Let's go have a little preview of this map here. Oh, I like the tower as a tree. It's pretty nifty. I wonder what it shoots. Pollen? That'd be appropriate for springtime. There are two towers, one zigzaggy mid lane. And that's it. It's, I guess it's all random. Seems to be... I wonder if we had actually a random pull. People getting their items. Seems like you start off with about 5,000 gold, so you start off with a good bit, and you also start off at level 5. Oh, I love the minions. They're so cool. They're little Nordic piggy-looking people, I guess. That's cool. What are the big ones? Oh, dude, the big ones look good with their big horns. That's cool.
Where did you see this?
Pillar coming out now from the honor. I'm going to mute Mumble so that way I can commentate it and not bother you guys. And if you're watching it, then you don't get the double.
Yeah, I'll watch the stream.
Okay. So on one team we do have Zeus, Loki, Cupid, Bastet, and Guan Yu versus a Bacchus, Ra, Anhur, Hel, and Ao Kuang, the Bastet being first to go down, Loki being the second. Looks like the red team is definitely going to have the advantage here, as Guan Yu is trying his best to get back as fast as he can, but he will not be able, or he will be able to make it. That awesome random shooting of objects from the sky is really cool from that nice little tree. The ultimate coming out from Cupid will land a kill on the Guan Yu, and there it is, 3-0 in favor of the red team. Will they be able to continue to push their way through the middle of the map? Is there any backing is the question. Is there a recall button, or is there you just have to run back? That would be interesting to see if maybe they had a no backing method where it puts up some sort of invisible wall. As you can see, there is no jungle in this map, so everybody will be forced to play all the mid-time. The nice wide mid-map, so that does kind of nerf some of the abilities that you do have in the Conquest all randoms, because, say, Ao Kuang and them have a lot easier time landing those large AoE plows, I would say. And this being so much wider gives them much more room to spread out and engage each other. Box jumping in there, laying the belly flop. The Raw beam coming out with the ultimate, barely missing that Zeus. Bastet going for a little bit of a bleed on the Hell, but Shu should be able to heal that up pretty quickly. Also, we must keep in mind that this is the media preview of the Assault map, and some of these people, as are very typical, are media people that probably haven't played the game or don't play it very often, so you may or may not, you know, see them very often. So I'll just put myself in a corner there. Way down in the corner. Everybody's kind of squaring off here in the middle. I wonder how long this game will take. I still love these big minions. They're so cool looking. Get a nice preview of these big minions. Go ahead and pause it for a second, see if we can see them really easy. That's really cool. Let me let him get out. There. There's the big minion. Then you got your little one, your ranged archers with an axe in him. That's very interesting. They decided that they need to keep an axe in there. The little ones with their shields and their axes. And of course we have the tree. The trees are the towers in this particular version. I like the map. It feels very nice. And they did a good job at making sure that you can't like see over the edge. The kind of, you know, bell towers they have as this initial arch seems really cool too. Now to let you guys get a full view of the action. Although I think that might be unintentional with how high that is shooting off, but we'll see. There. Now it's perfect. Looks like that Ra will go down. Bastet jumping in there after the Bacchus. Minions going at it in the middle. Zeus doing his best to lay down his dots on everything. But generally, it looks like it's going to be a rather fun map. I like the wide berth. It leads for wide engagements. Although this isn't really a good, I guess, way of putting it, a practice map for say, Conquest, because with it being... Hey, Omrilock, with it being, you know, so wide, you're not really going to get engagements like that in Conquest. So do you think that they should keep it this wide, or should they narrow it up some? That is a question. Oh yeah, Chixie is streaming this at the moment. I'm just spectating it. I was like, I wonder if I can spectate it. And voila. I am. So I mean, yeah, I agree with the very, very wide berth. It makes the AoE comps a little less viable because you can just kind of avoid it. Unlike in, say, the Conquest random middle map area where Hades' ultimate, Ao Kuang's tornadoes and stuff like that take up most of the lane. This is definitely not the case. Like you can see, Zeus's thunderstorm takes up a little under half, even though it's a little bit off. So it would take up about half of the lane. So I mean, there's still plenty of room to get around it. Those creeps are going to run forever and a day back the other way. Takes a little bit more skill. You got to line up your shots. You got to get your guys to kind of zone them into certain areas. That ultimate coming out from the Ao Kuang going to clear those minions, while that other big minion with his big old with his Final Fantasy sword going to go in there and die. But currently, looking at the score, it is 7-4 in favor of not Team Chixie. In favor of GM hi-rez Duke. Duke's team. Yep. He's still not awake. So, it's all very well and good. Tomorrow, it will be public, apparently. So, as you can see, I'm already able to spectate it, so... Wait, I just noticed this. What is going on up here? Wish I could get closer to it. But it looks like there's a battle going on between plebeians and a big mountain giant. That is interesting. Of course, there's one on that side. That Ao Kuang ultimate coming out, hitting nothing. Who is playing Ao Kuang? It is not Chixie. Chixie is playing the Loki. It's still one thing I don't quite like about spectator mode thus far. I think they should put a collision for the towers, maybe. But it's something that I'm sure will come later. Because it's kind of annoying when you're like, I want to follow the action. Back up, back up. Oh, crap, there's a tower in my way. An epic battle of epicness. Hello, sir. Doctor Who, 1999. How are you guys doing today in the stream? I'm having a blast watching this assault mode play out. As we already stated, you started off at level 5 with 5,000 gold, so you do start off to be able to buy quite a bit of items. So that should help kind of meander some of the snowballing effect that you get in some of the other random modes where, you know, first team to get like a deicide is up by a stupid amount. As we can see, the gold difference is only 4,000 or 3,000 gold right now. They are 6 kills up for the red team. Are they going to be able to secure more kills? Yes, they do. Chixie is able to pick off the hell. Are they going to be able to pick off that Ao Kuang with that detonate coming out? Yes, it is. It will pick off the Ao Kuang. And are they going to be able to get the Bacchus now? Cupid dashing in there, landing some more shots, and getting the kill on the Bacchus. Yes, I am currently watching Chixie's game. Just for the commentary. Yes, I have amazing commentary. Jixie scores the deicide! There it is. Are they going to be able to push this tower down? I wonder how this tower breaks. Let's watch it very closely. Should we watch it in slow-mo is the question? Are we going to watch it slow down? Wait for it. Are they going to have the breaking? There it is. Wait. Oh, look at the burning down of the tree. When people attack it with axes and sticks, it will make it catch on fire. Is obviously the answer. Makes total sense. But needless to say, we shall move along. Will they be able to take 2 towers in this time? It looks like red team will be coming back up here and making their way back to the middle lane. Currently, blue is down 1 tower. I'm sorry, red is down 1 tower. I'm looking, see the blue thing there, and it makes me think blue team. But the blue team is currently taking the 2nd tower. And also beating on Bacchus in the mid lane. It looks like the tower is not going to focus things there. Oh, nice ult from the Ao Kuang, landing the kill on the Guan Yu. Then we have a Ra throwing down some not searing pain, but celestial beams, chasing down the Bastet. Is he going to be able to land the kill? Yes, he will. He uses his ultimate, but dies in the process. 2 the Bastet's bleed, as well as Cupid with a little bit extra damage onto the Bacchus. On her, jumping in, knocking away Chixie. Is he going to be able to lay down an ultimate and get a kill? No, so close. The dash from the Cupid will make him get away. And on her, now in a dangerous spot with the Zeus following in. Is he going to detonate? Yes, he will. Down to almost a 3rd health. Quarter health, 5th health, somewhere around there. Both of the people on the red, Ao Kuang being currently the heaviest one, but he will get knocked back. Sorry, the Cupid will get knocked back by the on her spear, and then he will heal up. Zeus trying to land more pain. Is he going to throw the detonate down? Whoa, getting him down to almost that 1 bar of health on the Ao Kuang. Everybody's so low, the heal beam comes out now from Ra to get them to heal up and let them stay a little bit longer into this game. Whew. Hi-rez Duke, not too OP in his play, although he is playing the Ao Kuang, so we do know where the highly skilled... Holy crap! Things pop up in the bottom that says, like, friend is online, invite him to a game. That's cool. Where was I? I wonder if I do D&D, if that'll stop. The ultimate coming out from Ao Kuang, not going to land on the Bastet. He was assuming that the Bastet was going to run. She barely dodges that Ra ultimate. The Bacchus going in, landing the belly flop on top of the Cupid. Whilst Cupid dashes away. The Celestial Beam coming out from Ra, clearing the lane as the Tornadoes also pick up any stragglers. Here they go. Is the red team going to lead the assault on the blue tower? They going in, following the creeps. Chain Lightning coming out from Zeus, going to be able to clean up those creeps, and also with the decoy, keeping them back from the tower. Blue tower is safe for 1 more wave. Will they be able to push it into this next wave? Wait silently with bated breath as we see what happens. Not really. Do you want me to disable the UI tab? Oh, I see what you're saying. I can disable the UI tab in settings saying don't pop up that crap. Okay, cool. The Thunderstorm landing the kill on the Loki. Chixie going down 1 more time to Zeus. Are they going to be able to push down this tower finally? The ultimate coming out now from the Ao Kuang, missing everything, only hitting the pillar, doing a lot of damage. The on her spear coming out, killing the Zeus. Finally, the death of the Zeus. Mid-tower for the blue team is down. So it is now 1-1 in towers. Currently, a 3,000 gold difference between the 2 teams. It is 15-11 in favor of the red team. Who is going to be able to take this ARAM? We can only wait and find out. If you call bottom or top, you won't have to mid. I will just stay by this tower. On her jumping in there after the Bastet. They do land the kill with a Celestial Beam from the Ra. Will get the shot and lay down the pain. 2nd tower down for the blue team. Will Duke be able to lead his team to victory? They're going to be going after the Phoenix with 3 people currently down. Will they be able to do anything to stop this? As you see, they do have that wall blocking their vision of the Phoenix. The Loki will be running in, trying to do anything, using the decoy, using the Girdle of Might. But that is coming out and not really able to land a whole lot of things, trying to focus on the Ao Kuang, but he is going to have a big trouble time. Searing Pain comes out from Ra and lands the kill. The ultimate from Zeus will pick up the triple kill. Is it a quadra kill with that? Was that only a triple kill? That was a triple kill for the Zeus. Very nice, bringing it 18-14. still in favor of the red team, but the Phoenix is down for the blue team. Are they going to be able to take this advantage? I wonder what the fire minions look like. That's going to be great. Let's go have a look. Where are they? Looks like they're not spawning fire minions just yet. Do they spawn fire minions in this particular game mode? That is the question. Phoenix minions, as most people like to call them, because when the Phoenix is down, the minions come out with their flaming swords of sanity and insanity and things and stuff. So thank you all so very much for watching me cast this lovely game of the ARAM, this first game that has been played for the public. And I am happy to bring it to you as your sometimes caster DeamonMachine. Thank you for joining me. Dun, 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 that celestial beam laying down the creep wave. They just says, sit down and have a seat. I am no longer dealing with you. Heal beam coming out. Check the Bastet running really far in there after that Bacchus, but the Ra chasing her down, using that divine light to slow her down. Ao Kuang laying down the tornado, trying to zone out those creeps, kill the creeps. The ultimate coming out, cleaning up the rest of them now. Bacchus throwing down the burp. That celestial beam getting a single hit onto Bastet, making her go down even further. The Loki does pop the Gorilla Might, jumps in there, ultimates, runs away, and is about to get killed, but uses the Aegis. Is he going to be able to make it away? No, the Ra beam will kill him. Very, very concisely. That is the death of the mighty Loki, but the Bastet looks like she may go down as well, trying to jump and avoid everything, running back the wrong way, but will she be able to get away? The bleed goes out, but Bastet does fall, finally, to a 3-on-1 attempt. Hell trying to push everybody else back to keep them away from that Bastet as they were taking her down. The Ao Kuang going to be able to clean up a lot of that wave very easily. That snipe was amazing from the Ra. Here we go, down in the mid lane, everybody getting into the beam to heal up. Hell throwing out her heals as well. Are they going to be able to take this advantage and push it down? 2 people down for another 20 seconds on the blue team. The ultimate coming out from Ao Kuang. He's definitely got some cooldown reduction because he is just spamming everything. Yes, he does. He has celerity as well as a Chronos pendant. The Ra ult coming out now, missing the Cupid as he just barely dodges it, even though he... Will the ultimate from the Zeus be able to do anything? The Aegis comes out from the Ra to try and avoid that, but Zeus did fall, so he is no longer able to detonate. Ra looks like he may be able to go down, but not quite. Are they going to be able to pick up that Cupid? Yes, they did. Loki comes in to play cleanup time, gets the on her, and is he going to be able to follow it up with the Bacchus and the Ao Kuang? Bastet also here, the 2 assassins versus the mage and the tanky type person, but the Ra will come in there to support with his heal, and there it is. They are able to fend off. The Phoenix is now back alive, and it does not appear that you have fire minions in this, unless these guys are just stronger and there's no visual indicator, maybe? Because the Phoenix was down, and we didn't see anything particularly fiery come out. Yes, the tanky type person, a.k.a. the Bacchus. Typically played as a tank, but he can also be played as everything else in the book. You can play him as an assassin if you should so choose. There goes the Loki, getting from behind, landing the Knives of Pain, and will burn down the Bacchus very quickly, using the ultimate on the Ra, getting a lot of pain onto him, running very quickly after the Ra. Will she be able to follow it up? No, but the Girdle of Might had come out and was used to help increase that damage. She's going to look like she's going to be going to try and get behind the Duke, using the decoy to draw some fire. Going to be jumping out of the Ra and getting the shot immediately. 2 hits. It would be a double hit and a kill, not really a double kill. So, Fat Assassin sounds like a diet pill. I agree. That is the best thing I've heard all today. Bacchus ranged AD is my favorite. That is the truth. Anybody else recognize any of the names here besides Duke and Chixie? That is the question. Baker's Man Brad, Force LOL, James Blonde. I love the name. It is so very clever, James Blonde. As we continue on here, we can see the blue tower is going to be... Did their tower... Wait, did they lose their tower already, I thought? No, it was red team's tower, sorry. I was like, towers don't respawn, do they? There's not... This is a little confusing in the visual indicators, I guess, would be the case as to which side you're on. I guess there's probably a red and blue. No, they're both blue on that side. All the flags are blue on this side. So, yeah, I mean, other than just knowing what side of the map you're on, then that's the only kind of way to tell how to do things and how things are going. And why is Revel calling me? That punk. Bald-headed Duke. That is the man. So as you see here, it looks like it is 22-18 in favor of the red team. They are currently 73-69, so 4,000 gold ahead, almost 5. As they now hit 74, 4,500 gold ahead. Looks like they're going to be pushing back. The ultimate comes out from the Bacchus, trying to slow them down. The Cupid will walk around drunk for a few seconds, but then he will be all right because he does have a very high metabolism and can process it extremely fast because he is so very, very small. And so, as we all know, very small people have high metabolisms is the general consensus, I think, from the medical community of everyone. The Raw Ultimate comes out, landing a lot of pain on that Zeus, and he will be using his shield to get out of there, but will he avoid the Ao Kuang ult? Yes, he will, but the Chixie is going to try and go in there and get a little bit of damage. Not taken by that On-Her ultimate, landing a couple shots from the Zeus onto the On-Her. The Girdle of Might comes out, and she hammers the On-Her very quickly. Zeus falling as well after the ultimate comes out. It looks like it is definitely going to go in favor of the red team here. Cupid being the only one alive. Is he going to be able to hold back the onslaught of minions and people? The divine light coming out from Ra, slowing him down as he is forced back into his Phoenix. The middle Phoenix is now under attack. Will it be going down here very slowly as they do try to focus on that Cupid, but they are going to be able to keep pot-shotting that Phoenix. Looks like Ao Kuang is going to take some of the aggro. Now that Hell is going to take the aggro, and here come the minions. They come out. The tornado takes them down immediately, but Cupid gets out of position, and Bacchus jumps on top of him. And the Ra ult shoots him and kills him. Oh, that was a great shot. Great shot by the Ra. They are going to be able to immediately burn down that Phoenix, and that is ironic because it is a Phoenix. It is on fire, and so now it will not be on fire any longer, so it should be more like they put out the Phoenix. Bacchus jumping in there, trying to belly flop the Minotaur. The Minotaur coming out, laying down aggro upon the Ao Kuang. Bacchus' ult coming out, but it will not make the Minotaur drunk because he is far too large and his tolerance is really, really high. The cats now are out on the Bacchus, but it looks like they will not be able to quite finish it off. Will Bacchus be able to make it out? Yes, he will. Who is going to try and die next? It looks like it is the Bastet. Will Hell be able to finally take him down? No! Hell barely missing it and getting... The Bastet will make it away, and everyone will kind of back off to their various positions. It looks like the gold ticker is at about 4K, or 4 gold per second. Actually, it looks like it's about 28. It looks like it's about 10 gold per second. Well, let's see. It's 21 minutes into the game, and they're at 70-something thousand. Assume that most of that is not the creeps and or towers. Bacchus definitely being the James Bond of this and leading the charge into everything that they do go. The Girdle of Might comes out. Loki will be jumping on top of the Hell. Will he be able to get close enough? No, he's going to jump onto the Bacchus instead, but then Bacchus will jump out into the path of destruction and get killed. Oh, no. Sorry, Zeus got killed by the Ao Kuang ultimate, and then the Bacchus goes down to the Cupid. Oh, I got to get better at seeing my people, and the Cupid ult comes out, lands the stun on the Hell, and Chixie will be laying a lot of pain. The Heart Bomb did go out on the Ao Kuang, but he will make it away, and it looks like Hell will go down here. Finally, Chixie able to land that kill. There we go. These item builds are almost done. 22 minutes into the game. Are they going to tank this tower? It looks like they are going to. That Loki is going to run in there, use his decoy to take a couple tower shots to get close enough to then eat up the tower, as it will burn down very quickly. Because, as we have forestated, that when you hit things with knives, they do catch on fire because the friction is so high. And Ra getting eaten alive by the Chixie. Will she be able to lead her team to victory is the question. That's a lot of pain coming out from the Ao Kuang onto the Loki, and he will be using those hearts to heal up. Thank you, Cupid, for your ever so happy times. The Heart Bomb lands on those minions. I think he was aiming for the Ao Kuang, but he was able to dodge it by using the minions as a shield. Those poor gods, they're like, I must use you as my human shield or meat shield because I am a god and you are just a mere mortal. And that's what happens when you do things. I still love the picture that is by far my favorite, where it's like got the Captain Picard going and he says, "Why are gods defending a Minotaur?" Exactly. There it is. The On Her pillar comes out, but is not followed up by the spear. Hell, getting some heals to her team. Are they going to be able to push this back? No, it does not look like they will be able to push it back very far. Ao Kuang coming out with some tornadoes, trying to clean up the wave, but it is going to let some of them through, and all 5 of them are now back. Everybody level 20, except for Guan Yu, who has been AFK, apparently, at level 11. Did we have a computer issue or what? But either way, the ultimate coming out from Cupid, laying down the cripple and letting people jump in on the Bacchus, using the Purification Beast, but unsuccessful as the Ao Kuang ult comes out, lands on a couple people, but they are able to make it out alive, taking out the Bacchus. The Guan Yu does fall because he is level 11 and not nearly high enough to do anything. The Ra ult comes out, but is unable to land. Ra now trying to slow down the Cupid, trying to land the pain on him, but Cupid will dash, risking that double proc from the beam by going quite so far along its path. So there was a disconnect from the Guan Yu, but that is alright because it seems as though the red team may be able to take this, but blue has definitely got red on the back foot, keeping them at their Phoenix, just barely able to push it away. Currently two people down for each team. I do commend Chixie's team for being able to do as well as they did with that DC for as long as they had. Ra ult coming out to clear the wave and misses the last few on the back of that wave. The Heart Bomb coming out on the Ra, throwing down the Aegis, and still landing a lot of pain, and gets the heal from... Didn't get the heal from... I think it was from Hell, yeah. Got the heal from Hell, but he ends up going down thanks to the detonate of Zeus. What will Zeus do? Throwing down onto the Ao Kuang. Ao Kuang just being like, I'm in this for the win! And he goes down immediately. Because you don't really dive too hard as Ao Kuang. He tends to be very squish. Can it double hit if you, like, dash along the length of it? Or is it no double rocking on his beam, period? You get hit by it once, that's it. I thought if you, like, dashed, then it would still hit you twice. Whereas before it would, like, triple proc. Okay. Well then, there is no risk in dashing along Ra's beam anymore. Thank you for clearing that up. Bacchus jumping all over the Cupid, but it looks like the Cupid is going to be laying down a ton of damage onto the Bacchus, and he's going to have to get out of there as the detonate comes out. James Blonde will go down because he is so blonde, and everybody else does not like blondes. They think they're very derpy, and they're like, I want a nice brunette. Ultimate coming out now, trying to keep people back off of the Phoenix, so they're going to be able to take the Phoenix out. They are going to follow it up and get the on her. Will they be able to finally clean up the Hell? Yes, they do. Ultimate coming out from Guan Yu onto the Ra, but he lays down his beam, getting the kill in the middle of his ultimate. Such a great shot. Chixie just eating up the Ao Kuang, laying that, like, triple damage there, getting her health up immediately as she's trying to get the Ra. She's focusing so very hard. Will she be able to get him? Oh, my God! Get it! The Ra dodging so amazingly, and there she gets the kill! All that effort and time, they do take out the Phoenix, as there is nothing left here. Does the Phoenix have a certain amount of respawns? Because it does not look like it will respawn this time. There are no ashes. I guess in order to expedite the game, they might make it after a certain time. The Phoenix no longer respawns, landing those double, triple, quadruple hits onto the Minotaur. Chixie's team will be able to seal the deal and win! Amazing, amazing time. Amazing time. Sounded like a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed that lovely cast of this particular version of this. So now it is replayed. Everyone and their mother can go and replay that match and see it as they would like to see it. That is that. I'm going to... No, I'm not going to restart the stream. Oh, yeah, well. I'm going to restart the stream real quick, so that way it will cut my video recording, and I don't want it to local record anymore. So I did a local recording of that, so I could use it later. So I would like to cut that, so I'll be right back.